What's going on, man?
Shit, chilling. What up, though?
I'm glad we was able to sit down for this interview and everything.
Oh, yeah.
For the people who don't know, could you let the audience know who you are?
My name is Baby Mark. I'm a rapper from Southfield.
You said Baby Mark?
Yeah, Baby Mark.
Okay.
Just like the infant.
Where'd you get the name from?
It's just, I mean, I guess I kind of like a family nickname, damn near. But my brother was calling me Baby Mark. I had a bunch of other names before I started, but I just kept going with Baby Mark. That was my Twitter name before I even started rapping.
How long ago did you get into music?
If I'm about to turn 21 this year, so I mean I've been rapping for like I want to say 6 years, kinda.
6 years? Okay.
Yeah, 6 years.
So you started off kind of young.
Yeah, real young, like in high school, sophomore year. I was in my basement we was just fucking around. I just had a little program on my computer. We was making like parody songs, just trying to be YouTube stars and shit. That's how it happened.
Did any of them go viral?
Nah, none of them went viral because I mean. The passion wasn't really getting it. Niggas wasn't really funny. And, I mean, I was just better at rapping than I thought I was. So that's how I ended up actually having a passion for this shit. For real.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you said you come from Southfield?
Yeah, I came from Southfield.
Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised since I was a baby.
How was it growing up in Southfield compared to Detroit? I don't know if you spent a lot of time in the city.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously it's gonna be different, but I mean the people. Cause I mean it was still niggas that lived in Detroit that still went to Southfield schools and shit. So I mean I feel like the people was the same. I mean it's just the difference is niggas it's more shit to do with your day. I guess you still like be going to school, all that shit. You end up finishing school and shit. But I mean I feel like the people is exactly the same. Some Southfield niggas is a little different. But
Did you finish school yourself?
Yeah, in hindsight, I would go back and not finish that shit, but yeah, I did finish school.
It's college or high school?
I finished high school. I ain't go to college.
You said you would go back and not finish high school?
Yeah, I would definitely. Like, if I could go back and drop out, like when I was like, all right, I'm about to rap and take that shit serious from that point, get a job or whatever, the fun shit, yeah, I would have went back and did that instead of, like, wasting my last 2 years not really doing shit.
Do you feel like you got, you said you started rapping early, but do you feel like you got a late start with pushing your music?
No, I mean, I feel like it's just right on time, because, I mean, other than, I feel like just getting the name out there at a young age, like, as far as, like, just from, like, my management standpoint, they could have been out there pushing it as, like, a super serious thing back then, but, I mean, we just didn't know. I mean, you so young, I could have just stopped rapping the next week, so you just never know, because it was so young, but, nah, I mean.
What was, like, do you remember the moment where you was like, all right, I want to take this serious?
You know, I feel like the moment I started really taking it serious is like my senior year. Cause I mean, I always knew like in the back of my mind, like once I graduate high school, I know I'm not going to college. But it's like once they like, you probably supposed to like, I guess faking like I'm about to go to college or whatever, and you looking at like a list of careers, and it's like, I ain't about to do shit.
Nothing you want to do.
It's not like I ain't about to go to college for music. Yeah, like I'm just about to rap.
Yeah,
That's when that happened.
So, what category would you put your music in?
I mean, just real hip hop, lifestyle type shit. You know, I mean, I just rap about what's real to me and like what I do in my life. So you know, if I mean, I got shit on my next one, like you know, just rapping about going to fucking Bucharest and you fucking with the hoes or whatever. You know, it's just real life shit.
Right. Would you categorize it in like trap music or is it a different genre?
Definitely not. Cause I mean, I ain't trap. You know what I'm saying? I was a nigga, I was late to class, I was fucking with hoes, I was stealing clothes, just little shit. Like, that's what you hear in my music, just real life.
Okay. And you've been working on a lot of projects? How many projects you got out so far?
I got 2 projects out so far. One is a full length and then the other is an EP. I mean, the next project, I want it to be a full length. I ain't got too much done yet, but I'm working as I go.
But you say you have one already?
Yeah, I got 2.
What's the name of
it? The first one is Late the Movie, because that was my first song. Like, complete song was called Late, because it was like, why you late to class, young man? I was a young nigga. Yeah, kind of like based off Kanye shit. But yeah, it was like Late the Movie, that's the first project, and then the second project is Late Again, because I was still like in that mode, but now I'm transitioning out of it.
And when did those projects drop?
The first one, January 2nd, 2015. The second one was 2016 in September.
September. What's the most recent project you got out right
now?
Oh,
that was 2017.
2017. Also, so it's not that old.
Nah.
You got any notable features on it?
The first one had no features because I was just trying to push the name to the world, you know. I be spitting this shit. And then the second one was I had Dusty on there, and then I had Payroll.
Okay, and those two songs, what's the name of those songs so people can check them out?
The song with Dusty is called Up, and the song with Payroll is called Late Again. That's where the project name come from.
How was it working with Payroll? Did you reach out to him, or did he hear your music? How that
we reached out to him, but that nigga, he's a smooth operator, bro. Like when I walked into the studio, his shit was already on the Pro Tools screen, done and shit.
It was already ready?
Yeah, it was already ready, I mean.
So you just had to go in there and finish yours?
Yeah, that nigga finished before me.
Okay.
I ain't even know what I was gonna say.
Work ethic.
Yeah.
So anybody else in the city you looking forward to working with?
Yeah, I mean, I want to work with everybody, basically. Like, I mean, I'm fucking with the new wave of rappers like Sada, F&B. I mean, I want to work with maybe even BABYFACE Ray. I want to work with the people that I came up with, like Travis Chandler and shit. Even I want to see people that kind of fizzled out come back and work. So, yeah.
Like who?
I mean, even just the people we was just mentioning off camera, like Detroit Chase, Scholar, like, I mean, I want to work with the people I was admiring when I was a little nigga.
Now, you admire the more lyrical side of hip-hop, or is it?
It really don't matter to me. I work with fucking Lil Uzi and Jay-Z, so.
Okay, you got something that can go on each track for him, huh?
Yeah, I work with anybody.
So what do you feel like the next move is for you?
I mean, it ain't gonna be nothing different. It's just gonna be doing the same shit on a bigger scale, putting more money behind it, really.
Right. Do you leave out of Detroit often?
We had been recently. We went to New York to do an interview with DJ Thorough, and then we just came back from Atlanta fucking with Smalls. So,
okay, so
yeah, I mean,
getting out there, getting your face out there.
Yeah, we just trying to branch out now.
That's good. A lot of networking and everything. What type of producers do you work with?
Mainly, I mean, I've been working since I started. I was working with niggas from the city. I mean, you got Dag. Well, he from Ipsy. Right. And I got Ice. I was working with Ice Pick. Who else? There was Ali Keys. He was a underground producer. And then just recently, it was a nigga named Lord Fubu. I just found on the internet. He been fucking with like ASAP Rocky and all kind of shit. And I mean, I was just fucking with his beats because he got him on a little online store. Okay. But he make cold shit.
So you gonna go on some of his stuff?
Yeah.
Have you worked with any like noticeable producers in the city, like Helluva or RJ Lamont?
No, but I want to. I definitely want to. I definitely want to work with Helluva for sure on the next project.
So in the media lately, there's been a lot of things going on, like I don't know if you heard about the recent death of the rapper XXX.
Yeah, we was at the video shoot on Monday and we heard about that shit.
Yeah, that was a sad case. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, as far as everything that went on with him, because you know a lot of people they were supporting him after he died, but then you had people like Complex who came out and said even though his death was a tragedy, we got to remember how he lived and he wasn't a hero. Do you feel like that was like disrespectful to his name, or is that?
I mean,
look at that, like how he lived his life.
I mean, it is crazy how it is treated. I mean, I feel like the way he lived, I mean, I guess it is fucked up, but in his death, I mean, he dead now. What more can he's not there to defend himself, so I mean, really, you should just R.I.P. keep it moving.
Right. Did you listen to his music?
No, I ain't listened to his music.
Oh, have you never heard it before?
No. I heard it.
You just wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I wasn't really fucking with it.
What about, and also like the same day, artist that he was messing with Detroit a lot.
Jimmy Wapo.
Yeah, he had passed also.
I heard about. I ain't never listened to his music before. I follow like a Pittsburgh blog called the Daily Loud. They rock with that nigga heavy. So I know he big in Pittsburgh. That shit was crazy that they died at like the same time.
Right.
But yeah, that shit crazy.
And there's been a lot of things going on in the hip hop community as far as like rappers and beefs going on and shootings going on. Like, do you think that's a part of hip hop? Has always been a part of hip hop, or is it just something that's new with the new wave of hip hop?
No, it's not new at all. That shit been going on forever. I mean, I feel like once you pop, dog, I mean, I feel like you just shouldn't be in your city like that at all. You shouldn't be accessible. You gotta move like different. You gotta move like a star.
Right.
I feel like a lot of niggas could just get caught at the crib.
Do you know when you plan on leaving the city? Is it you gonna wait till you like at what point will you feel like, all right, now I gotta leave the city?
I mean, really, just once I got this bitch on lock, I'm ready to go. Cause I mean, once you gotta have a good foothold before you really try and step into some other shit. So that would be my moving point. Like I'm like the hottest nigga in the city. Like if I'm like Sada, I would have been like, all right, I'm going. Next thing, Atlanta or LA or wherever the fuck.
Okay, so that's where you planning on going, them 3 states?
Yeah, probably New York, to be honest. If I'm like financially able to just go.
Right. All right, let's talk. Since we was talking about like the deaths and everything and the tragedies, let's talk beef. Like, you got any beefs going on or anything like that?
Nah, I'm cool with everybody.
How do you feel about the rappers who go around looking for beef? Because you do have the rappers that call out a lot of people.
Yeah, like just like on that IG and shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
they looking for clout, like, you know, attention for real to brand themselves. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel like them niggas not even like really caring about rap. They just want fame. So I mean, that's the basis of it. And I mean, them niggas don't really care about music. Cause I mean, them the niggas you don't really hear about their music. You just hear about, oh, that nigga called him out on his IG live.
Do you think that take from the fact that they're artists? Because I know a lot of people, well, a lot of them, they get famous on Instagram and they go rap. But you do have a few that take it, you know, serious. Do you feel like that take away from the ones who really take it serious?
Nah, because I mean, the niggas who take it serious, they always set themselves apart at the end of the day anyway. So, niggas like clout chasing, that's never going to slow up anybody.
Right.
Or like saturate the game at 80 points. So, because them niggas just going to be IG niggas at the end of the day.
Right. Now, let's go back to earlier in the interview, we was talking about where you would categorize your music.
Yeah.
Would you feel like you on the spectrum, like closer to mumble rap, or are you more towards lyricism?
Lyricism, because I mean, I understand everything I be saying when I be rapping and shit, and everybody else do too. Like if I had to compare myself to like actual people, like it would be like the J. Coles of the world, the Jay-Z's of the world, even like the Payrolls of the world, like 'cause them niggas just spit what they be doing real life shit.
Right, and have you ever, you know, Jay-Z had that verse where he basically said that he had to dumb down his music, and he hasn't rapped like Common ever since.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever thought about dumbing down your music after listening to some music on the radio and feeling like, man, he didn't really put anything into that?
No, 'cause I mean, I feel like I ain't never said no shit that's like just like super heavy, super conscious or whatever. 'Cause I mean, it's just not hard to digest, so I never had to dumb my shit down.
Right, so you try to make it for everybody to understand and the people that's looking for lyrics?
No, I mean, I just make music for myself on some real shit. Yeah, I mean, I ain't never made no music for nobody. But the way that I communicate my shit is like, you always gonna understand what I'm saying musically.
Right. Have you ever, now you said the first project was no features, then you did 2 on the second project?
Yeah.
Have you ever done any like smaller features that you really wasn't feeling and you just took the artist off?
Nah, everybody that I ever work with, I fuck with their music heavy. And I mean, the song, we always put that shit out. I mean, really, I feel like we to be the ones that, like, be overzealous, be like, man, we gotta shoot a video, we gotta do this, do that. Other niggas don't be taking that shit serious.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be more the other way around, if anything.
What's your thoughts on music videos? Like, as an artist, how many times do you feel like you should drop a music video a month?
A month? I mean...
In a month, in a 1 month span, how many videos do you think the average artist, if he's trying to get on, how many do you think he should drop?
I mean, I feel like it depends on the kind of music that you dropping. So, I mean, like, I feel like, yeah, like, all right, if you like a street nigga, you probably want to drop more videos. Because it's like, niggas, they drop rapidly. Like, if I had to put it to a number, I mean, I'd say like once a month, twice a month, but not too many. Because, yeah, you don't want to oversaturate yourself at all.
Okay. So that's what you try to stick to, like 1 or 2 videos a month?
No, for me, I mean, it's like once every 3 months. Cause
being a, you know, being an artist and everything, and looking at these other artists, you know that like everything, music moves fast. You feel like, especially people attention span.
Yeah.
So you feel like dropping a video every, what you said, 3 months?
Yeah.
Is that gonna lose their attention between videos?
No, because, I mean, you could do other shit, just like how I'm doing an interview right now. Everything is like a commercial, so, I mean, you gonna see me, you gonna see the face, the name somewhere, some way, in between that time where I'm not dropping videos. So, I mean, I'm never not doing something, but like a music video in itself, no, I ain't dropping like one every day. Cause then the nigga, I'm like, all right, I'll catch that nigga on the next one. And like they kind of like tune it out their mind.
So when is the next one you plan on dropping?
The next one will be West Bloomfield Ridge. That should be like the next 2 weeks from now, from when we recording this. But
okay, you know where they can find it at? Where you gonna drop it at?
oh, we're gonna be dropping it on 14 Family TV. That's our YouTube channel. So we trying to build that.
Oh, is that like a brand or a label?
That's just the whole company, yeah, like the label.
And you're signed under that company?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all right. Well, can you get the people, let them know where to find you at, like Instagram, Twitter, everything like that?
Twitter, you can find me at Real Baby Mark, and then Instagram, you can find me at Baby Mark MI. And then the music, you could just type in Late Again, Baby Mark, or Late the Movie. It come up on anything.
What's that YouTube channel again?
14 Family TV.
All right, man. I appreciate it. You sitting down with us for this interview.
Thank you, bro.
It was good talking to you.
I bet.